Alright, so when I was a kid, Pokemon cards were a huge deal. Your status as a human being depended on what Pokemon cards you had. Look at this idiot's best card is a Weeping Bell. Everybody throw rocks at him. And I'm not talking about Pokemon cards that are out now where you got shit that looks like this. This shit would have exploded my 9-year-old brain back in 1999. 20 years ago, it was something basic like, bitch, what are you looking at? I'm a Pidgey. I got 40 HP. Ken Sugimori drew my ass. I got 1 attack. Let's go. Lots changed since then, apparently. I don't know. Now, first, I wasn't into Pokemon. All my friends were into it. I didn't understand it. You guys want to play with my Vortex football, or are you just gonna play with your stupid fake animals all day long? Fake animals! Yeah, fake animals for sure. Fuck your Vortex football. The only reason I got my first Pokemon card was because I won it in a bet with my next door neighbor. I'll bet you this Pokemon card that I can beat you in GoldenEye 64. Michael, I'll beat your ass 6 ways to Sunday in GoldenEye. I don't care if I gotta use the shitty Mad Catz controller. I'll play with that goddamn thing upside down and still whoop your ass. So I give Michael the business in GoldenEye with my Moonraker lasers. Now I got this Pokemon card that I didn't even want in the first place. I take this card over to my friend David to get it appraised. He's pretty much a Pokemon maniac at this point. He's got the Pokemon lunchbox and the Pokemon movie and the fucking Pokemon Pokédex that tells you Pokefacts about Pokemon. Snorlax has onset type 2 diabetes. Hey, is this Pokemon card any good? No, dude, I got like 50 of those. I practically wiped my ass with Nidorans. Oh, well, that figures. Thanks for nothing, Michael. Here, you can have some of my extra cards. They're a lot better. I think my cat pissed on these anyway, so here you go. So now I got my own little starter set of these pissy Pokemon cards. And something just clicks in my little 9-year-old dumb brain. You know, these things are kind of cool. I need to get as many fake animals as possible. I didn't even know what to do with them at first. I just sit there in my bedroom with all my cards laid out, just study them for hours, every little detail on every little card. So now, as a 28-year-old grown-ass man, I have all this information I don't know what to do with. Nope, I have no idea how to change oil in a car. But I can tell you that Meowth has 50 HP, and his payday attack does 10 damage. Whoopity-doo. Now, as a kid, we didn't have a lot of money, so my parents weren't big on buying me Pokemon cards. What the fuck is it? Poketron. I'm not getting you any Pokemon cards. I just got you that John Elway football that you can throw into the fucking stratosphere. Why would I get you Pokemon cards? So if I wanted new cards, I'd have to trade my cards with other kids. And boy, did I hustle the hell out of my next door neighbor, Michael. I was like a shitty used car salesman when I'd trade with him. Michael, I'll trade you this sweet Onyx card for your Mr. Mime. What? No way, that's a ripoff. Michael, do you really want a sparkly pink Pokemon card? That card's for girls. Shit looks like it should be on a Lisa Frank folder, for Christ's sake. I'm offering you a fucking snake rock, Michael. You could shoot it with a rifle and it wouldn't blink an eye. But whatever, you keep your stupid little purple fucking fairy tale card, whatever. Okay, wait a minute. I don't want a girl card. Here, you got a deal. I once traded Michael 2 energy cards for a holographic Venomoth, and to this day, I'm still laughing about it. What a stupid bastard. But no matter how many Pokemon cards I ripped off of Michael, I still didn't have that sweet holographic Charizard. And that was the card to have. If you got a holographic Charizard, you practically made it in life. You're living at the top. Did you hear about Billy? No, what happened? He got a holographic Charizard and quit school the next day. He quit school? Well, yeah, what the fuck's he need school for? He's got a holographic Charizard, for Christ's sake. Now, none of our 9-year-old asses had a Charizard, but my friend Steven claimed that his dad had one. My dad's got a Charizard. Actually, he's got 2 of them. 2 Charizards? Yeah, the hell right. What are you talking about? What, is your dad famous? Does he know Bill Clinton? How the hell could anybody have 2 Charizards? Now, I know it's a little weird, an adult playing with Pokemon cards, but it was actually kind of cool. He'd be whooping our ass on a daily basis, talking shit the whole time. Boy, you play Pokemon cards like you write in cursive. Like shit. Blastoise uses Hydro Pump. Get this shit out of here. God damn, your ass better find a foster home to live in if you keep playing Pokemon cards like this. He'd be drinking beers with his buddies in the garage. Yeah, beat my son's ass in Pokemon yesterday. Straight up used Rain Dance to power up my Blastoise Hydro Pump. His stupid ass Weedle didn't stand a chance. Bob, what the fuck are you talking about? But Steven's dad really did have 2 Charizards, and he was willing to part ways with one of them. I'll trade you one of these Charizards for that Clefairy of yours. Now, this Clefairy card was my first holographic Pokemon card. It's been with me since almost day 1. We've been through so much together. I'm your ride or die. You wouldn't trade my cute ass, would ya? Oh, you silly bitch, Clefairy. You bet your ass I'm gonna trade you. Are you serious? serious? It's a goddamn Charizard. Don't let the door hit you.
Oh no! Now I gotta live with this weird old guy. God damn it.
Hey, wait a minute. Why does this Clefairy smell like cat piss? I go to school the next day, show off my Charizard to everybody. There's kids getting their picture taken with me and shit. The teacher's giving me my high school diploma. Motherfucker's got a holographic Charizard, everybody. To this day, I still have that Charizard. I'm never gonna sell it, never gonna trade it. I keep it in my wallet because you never know when you're gonna have to talk your way out of a speeding ticket. Sir, you were doing 25 over in a school zone? Holy hell, is that a holographic Charizard? Oh, well, do whatever the fuck you want. I had no idea who I was dealing with.
Brewstew.com.
Like any average American kid, I played some Little League growing up. Here's my team circa 2002. There I am with my grandpa glasses and my eyes closed like an idiot. What a motley crew we were. And I'm going to tell you right off the bat, we lost every single game we were in. The score would be totally one-sided. We're not even paying attention anymore. We're fucking trading Pokemon cards on the bench. Our coach is like, all right, guys, it's neck and neck. Let's pull together. The other team's got kids playing Game Boys in the outfield. Their pitchers lobbing us volleyballs. We still can't fucking hit anything because we were just bad. We didn't know what we were doing. We look like the team that the Harlem Globetrotters would play against. Just running into each other like a bunch of assholes all day. Our first batter of the year flung a goddamn bat into the stands. Hit somebody's little brother eating a hot dog. Oh, what a good start. We're gonna be all-stars. Our coach is like, God damn it, if you're gonna do that, do it to the other team's fans, you dummy. But we had some classy individuals on our team, okay? We had Josh, whose best feature was that he had a swimming pool at his house, which we took full advantage of.
Hey, you guys wanna come inside now?
Yeah, we'll be there in a minute, John.
My name's Josh.
Yeah, okay, whatever, Jim. Then there was little Billy, our catcher, who was half the size of everybody else on the team, who couldn't throw the goddamn ball if his life depended on it. He could hardly throw it to the pitcher, let alone try to throw anybody stealing a base.
Throw it, Billy. He's stealing second.
One time we were warming up before a game, and I threw the ball to him, and he's over there not fucking paying attention, just daydreaming, probably thinking of the ass whooping we're gonna get, and the ball just nailed him right in the chest. I thought I killed him. I ran over there, I was like, holy shit, he's dead! We're dragging him off the field, the team's looking at us like we're some kind of circus act, and then there was Danny, our pitcher, whose dad would come to every game, totally plastered, just totally drunk off his ass. He'd be yelling obscenities at the other team. Hey, blue team! You can go fuck yourselves! I mean red team! Or the blue team, I don't know which team's ours. But we appreciated it. It was the closest thing we had to a mascot, so it worked. And we actually came close to winning a game during the season. There was another team that hadn't got a win yet. And these guys, they looked worse than us. There was like a cross-eyed kid, some dude in a wheelchair. Like, all right, yeah, I think we got a chance. I think we can beat these guys. And we're in the last inning, and we're down by 3 with 2 outs, and Chubby Josh is up to bat. Our coach is like, all right, Josh, don't be an asshole, go up there and get a base hit. So he goes up there, and he just crushes the ball. It's way out there. It's like 47 feet. We're flipping out on the bench, and he's running. He's running his ass off. He's running like there's a goddamn Little Debbie snack on home plate waiting for him. He's rounding the bases, and we're all like, stay at third! Stay at third! Because we knew his ass wasn't going to get a home run. And he's like, to hell with that! You don't get on Wheaties boxes by staying at third. I'm going for it! And he was out by a good mile. He wasn't even close. But he still managed to slide into home. And as he did it, his ass scraped against home plate in a very violent way. You knew it hurt. And you knew some part of his ass was bleeding. And I'll never forget the look on his face. He just clutched his butt, waddled off the field crying. And our coach is like, way to go, Josh. We're 0-12 now, thanks to you. Maybe your asshole wouldn't be inside out if you would have just stayed at third like we told you to. And everybody hated Josh for the rest of his life. The end.
Brewstew.com.
I remember my first day of kindergarten, I sat down next to a kid named Ricky, and I said, hey, Ricky, My name's Tyler. How are you? And he looks at me and he's like, I'm fine, thanks. How is you? So I wipe the spittle from my face. And I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing? My first day of school, I make friends with a kid with a speech impediment. I'm really fucking setting myself up for failure, ain't I? I'm gonna go play with these Lincoln Logs, Ricky. You stay here and you try not to swallow your tongue, alright? Now that's a little mean, I know, but the kid would spit all over your fucking face when you talk, okay? I mean, we did become friends later on, and believe me, I was no fucking Casanova either, okay? I remember one day we were told to bring in a collection of something for show and tell the next day. It could be anything, as long as it was at least 100 of something. It had to be 100. I'm like, what the hell do I have of 100? I'm 5 years old. What the hell am I gonna bring in? So my dad tells me, hey, I got 100 screws in the garage. You can have those. You can show those to all your friends in school. Oh, sweet. Thanks, Dad. This'll totally work. You got kids bringing in 100 comic books or 100 action figures. Here I am. Hey, you guys want to see my screw collection? I got 100 of them. No? Alright, I guess I'll just play by myself for the rest of the year. But even though I was the weird kid that brought in a fucking bag of screws to show and tell, I still had a girlfriend, my first girlfriend in kindergarten. Her name was Chelsea, and I knew she was my girlfriend because she colored me a picture. Okay, that's a big deal. That's like second base in kindergarten. So I colored her a picture of the Ninja Turtles. And after that, every day she'd color me a picture and put it on my desk before I'd get there in the morning. I don't want to say I was big pimpin' in kindergarten, but I totally was big pimpin' in kindergarten. And that all happened for a while. Every morning I'd go in there and there'd be a new picture on my desk until one day there wasn't a picture on my desk, but there sure as hell was a picture on the kid who sat next to me's desk. So I was like, what the hell, Chelsea? Who's this picture of Daffy Duck for, huh? Fucking Daniel? You colored a picture for Daniel? Let me tell you a little story about Daniel. One day, we're all sitting there, and Daniel was picking his nose in front of everybody, and he wiped whatever he found in his nose on the fucking big crayons that we used to have. You know, the ones that were like the size of a fucking roll of quarters. He put a booger on one of those crayons, and everybody stayed away from him for a good 4 to 5 months. So needless to say, I was a little upset about Chelsea's decision. I was like, what the fuck? I trusted you. I showed you my fucking screw collection, for Christ's sake. So after that, it was just me and Ricky. Me and Mushmouth at the table, hanging out. Bros before hoes, am I right, Ricky? Bros before hoes? It's a rhetorical question, Ricky, okay? Don't open your mouth, for God's sakes. Alright, now when I was a kid, I was pretty good at the game Monopoly. And when I say I was pretty good, I mean I was really good. I was like the Stone Cold Steve Austin of Monopoly.
Give me a hell yeah!
I'd pretty much whip my friends' asses on a daily basis. Now, we would normally play over my friend Michael's house, even though his ass never had all the pieces to the game.
I only got the wheelbarrow and the iron, so somebody's gonna have to play as a Skittle.
And of course, since we were at his house, he always had to be the banker. And when you have somebody that blows ass at basic mathematics the way that Michael did, you really don't want him to be banker. The goddamn game takes long enough. Now with every transaction, you gotta wait 15 minutes while Michael's over there with his abacus trying to figure out how much change you get back. Now, my strategy of playing Monopoly has always been the same. You just buy every goddamn thing that you land on. Connecticut Avenue, buy it. Park Place, buy it. Roll your dice and buy whatever you land on.
But you're on Community Chest.
I don't give a damn, Michael. I'm buying it. I'm sitting there with my rainbow assortment of properties. Now, if anybody wants to trade, they have to trade with my greedy ass. And I'd always like to trade with Michael because he was super easy to rip off. He didn't know anything about anything. Hey, Michael, I'll trade you this sweet Mediterranean Avenue right here for $800 and your Scottie Pippen jersey.
That sounds like a deal.
Now, another strategy that I'd use was to always hide my money. It's nobody's goddamn business how many orange $500 bills I have stashed away. You put your money in your pocket, hide it in your shoe. Hell, shove it up your asshole if you're comfortable with it. Because there's nothing wrong with hiding a bunch of fake money in a body cavity. That's what the professionals do. Everybody else kept their money tucked under the board, just sitting there on display. You'd have David over there hoarding all his money like there's another Great Depression right around the corner. Then Michael, on the other hand, is going through all his money like a drug addict. It's 20 minutes into the game. All his properties are mortgaged. The only money he's pulling in is the random chance cards that he picks up.
Suck dick for money. Collect $15. Ooh, it's my lucky day.
Playing Monopoly with Michael was like playing Monopoly with a really smart dog. He didn't really know what was going on, but he was just happy to be there for the experience. experience. David was my only real competition, but his ass was attention deficit. So it was only a matter of time before he was like,
Hey, you guys want to ride bikes? Let's ride bikes.
I think I'm gonna go ride a bike. Boom, he's gone. Just walks away in the middle of a game. Well, I guess it's just me and you, Michael. So I just try to end the game early, pull out my ass money, and I just plopped down as many houses and hotels that I could. Michael's sitting over there with electric company. He's got his thumb up his ass.
Can I build a house on electric company?
Well, no, Michael, that's stupid as hell. Second off, what are you gonna buy a house with your crumpled up $7 over there? So I'd have half the board covered in hotels, but somehow we'd end up playing for another 2 hours because Michael would dodge every goddamn property of mine. He'd be staring down a whole row of my hotels. Somehow his ass would roll a 13 and go right past them all. Meanwhile, I'm landing on his stupid ass electric company every goddamn turn.
$36, cough it up.
Michael, I'm gonna key your name into your goddamn stepdad's car. He's hiding out in jail, doing anything he can to stay there as long as possible. He's shanking prison guards and shit.
I'm not going back outside. I'm not touching those hotels.
Then when his ass finally did go bankrupt, he'd end up going bankrupt on something stupid like luxury tax. Oh my god, Michael, your ass is so sorry the goddamn Monopoly board beat you.
Aw, man, it was neck and neck. I was about to make a comeback.
Michael, your ass was on welfare for 75% of the game. What are you talking about? He'd get all mad, flip the board, and he'd go run downstairs and tell on me. Yeah, that's right, he'd tell on me for beating his ass at Monopoly. That's the kind of kid Michael was.
He didn't let me win, and then he said I was on welfare, and then I went bankrupt on luxury tax.
Wait, what? You went bankrupt on luxury tax? What kind of loser goes bankrupt on luxury tax? Get your ass in your room. You're grounded for 2 weeks. How goddamn embarrassing. Bankrupt on luxury tax.
brewstew.com.
Alright, now when I was a kid, I loved Halloween. You get to put on a costume, have strange men throw candy at you. What's not to love? You'd be sitting there in school, just waiting to get out of class so you could go trick-or-treating. I'm gonna eat so much candy tonight, I'm gonna be diabetic by tomorrow morning. So after school, all my friends would meet up at Michael's house. Michael's stepdad would be sitting there, talking shit about our costumes. What the hell are you supposed to be? Johnny Depp? Johnny Depp? No, I'm a goddamn vampire. Oh, what about your stupid friend there? What is he, some kind of cowboy pimp? No. I'm the Macho Man Randy Savage. All of a sudden, Michael walks in all dressed up.
You guys like my sweet Montel Williams costume?
God damn it, Michael. You've been Montel Williams the past 3 years. Get a new costume already. I'm not buying a new costume every year. What do I look like? I'm made of money? Besides, he likes being Montel Williams, don't you, Michael?
Yeah, I'm a talk show host. Who wants a paternity test?
So we head off to go trick-or-treating. My friend Steven looks like an idiot because it's 1997, and every goddamn kid in the neighborhood was the Scream Mask that year. Now, all of us had one goal in mind, and that was to get as much candy as possible. And Michael had the best strategy for getting the most candy. We'd go up to a house and he'd be like,
trick or treat. Oh, and today's my birthday too. Oh, well, happy birthday. You get an extra piece of candy with your cute little Steve Harvey costume.
Michael, what the hell? Your birthday's in August.
Yeah, so what? If you lie to people, they give you more candy.
So every house we went up to, Michael would just make something up.
Trick or treat. I have lupus. Ah, sick. What the fuck?
Lupus? Here, take an extra piece of candy. God damn it, Michael, stop telling people you have lupus. Now, I didn't lie to people because, well, I'm not a piece of shit like Michael was, but I did get extra candy when people liked my costume. Oh, sweet, look, it's Johnny Depp. I love What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Here's an extra piece of candy. But then you'd have some houses that only passed out nasty candy that nobody liked.
You guys like Smarties?
I got some Mary Janes here. Anybody want those? No, I'll just take this dog turd in your yard instead. Thanks anyways. Because nobody wants to eat that shit. It's disgusting. You try to trade all your nasty candy to your friends.
Anybody want to trade me for this box of Good and Plenty's?
Michael, I'd rather eat out of somebody's asshole than eat a box of Good and Plenty's.
Oh, come on, they're not that bad.
Nobody wants your goddamn Good and Plenty's, Michael. I'd rather eat stuff under the kitchen sink than any of that black licorice bullshit. But the worst house on the street was this old lady that wouldn't pass out candy at all, but instead would give kids little orange Bibles to read. Do you got any Snickers instead?
Would you rather have Snickers or be saved from eternal damnation?
The Snickers.
Yeah, we'll take the Snickers. My soul isn't worth a damn anyways.
Now, we didn't want to just walk around our broke-ass neighborhood getting Mary Janes and Bibles all night, so we walked over to the rich neighborhood, where all the good stuff's at.
Holy hell, look at the size of this house. Is this where Batman lives?
What the hell are you guys supposed to be? The village people?
I'll be whatever the hell you want me to be if you give me candy.
They give us full-size candy bars and shit. We can't believe it. We're walking away mesmerized.
This is amazing. They gave me a full-size Kit Kat bar and I didn't even have to take my clothes off.
We all switch our costumes around, walk back up to the house and try to get another candy bar. You guys sure seem familiar.
Oh yeah, I'm the Macho Man. Oh, and I have hepatitis too.
Oh, sick. Get your hepatitis ass out of here. Finally, it's the end of the night. Our pillowcases are stuffed full. We're dragging them on the ground like we're trying to dispose of a dead body. We get back to Michael's house. His stepdad's over there half drunk. Well, goddamn, Elton John. That's a shit ton of candy you got there. Whoa, who gave you guys a full-size Kit Kat? They didn't make you guys take your shirt off for them, did they?
Oh, no, they didn't. Snap into a Slim Jim.
Well, Michael, your hyper ass ain't eating all this candy. I'm taking half of it.
Oh, what? Are you serious?
Damn right I'm serious. That's a stepdad tax. 50% of your candy. Don't be a baby. I left you all the good stuff anyways.
Brewstew.com.